Hello.
We had some shit happen.
Yeah, but I don't really want to discuss that much.
But we're back now. You're stuck with us. You're not getting rid of us that easy.
Alright, we are back with Ancho Chile, honey ancho chicken for dinner tonight. So as soon as I get my stream pulled up, because it's okay. We're all good. Alright. So the first thing for this recipe that we're going to do is get our veggies chopped up. Because we're going to be making roasted zucchini and mashed potatoes with this.
Music, as always, from Kevin MacLeod.
So Travis, if you'll get the potatoes, I'll get the zucchini.
We're mashing them, aren't we?
Yeah, just chop them up. You can't boil a whole potato, hon.
I know. I was just making sure I didn't need to cut them in a certain way for like
No, we're just mashing them up, so they don't really need to be done up a certain way.
How small do I need to cut them?
About like that's fine. So you're just going to chunk up your potatoes and just boilable bits. And I'm cutting our zucchini into about a 1/2 inch semicircles because these are going to roast in the oven. So we actually have chicken breast tonight. We will be back with the chicken leg recipe later this week.
On Friday!
Maybe. If not Friday, Saturday. We don't know yet.
Recipe will go up on Friday, but then we may not do the stream until Saturday.
Yeah. We really did intend to cook on Friday, but I was not feeling it at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't post this recipe until 5 minutes ago on the Discord. We didn't know which one we were doing.
Yep, we had to decide which one we wanted to do more. Alright, I'm just getting this zucchini onto a sheet pan. Yeah, I know this is a pizza pan, but it'll work.
Hello, aimless German.
Hello.
We are cooking honey ancho chili. Honey ancho chicken. I know words.
Alright, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil onto our zucchini and season it up.
Are you saying that because we're using a pizza pan for the zucchini?
Yeah.
So it looks like a summoning.
That's the first pan that I
We've had a
found.
lovely day. Thank you. How's your day been? If you enjoy watching cooking streams, we do these once a week at least.
Alright. What is the fry seasoning going on?
Potatoes?
Hang on. It says fry seasoning on there. Oh, it does want the fry seasoning on the zucchini.
Alright. There we go. Potatoes are all cut.
Alright.
They don't look like it, but they are, I promise.
If you want to go ahead and get around here and put them in the, this isn't hot yet. Go ahead and get them in the pot of water.
Oh yeah, why's that? It's a long way to travel. I think. I'm not super familiar with kilometers, but I think that's not an easy travel. Right? 800 kilometers?
That's about 1,000 miles, I think.
Kilometers are shorter than miles.
Yeah.
So 800 kilometers would not be 1,000 miles, it would be less than 800 miles.
Okay, whatever, I don't know. Alright, those zucchinis are going to roast in the oven for a minute. And I'm going to wash my hands because I use them to toss. I did not use all of that fry seasoning because I want to use some of it in the potatoes. So if we were doing this as a standalone meal without the ingredients already provided to us, I use my own honey for this. I actually keep good honey in the house. This actually has the real honeycomb in it, which is awesome. And honeycomb itself, totally edible, so no worries. But I use that to make like smoothies and stuff. Alright, turn on the pot of water for our potatoes. Now I'm going to season it up. Anytime you're cooking, make sure that you season at every step. Because yes, we can add more salt and pepper to these potatoes after they're done. But you really want to go ahead and make sure that you season them as they're boiling too. Because as they're boiling, those potatoes will soak up that flavor. Alright. Oops.
You dropped the recipe.
I did. Just gonna get a little bit more of that fry seasoning, and I'll put the rest of this on there after it will after the
So
potatoes.
fry seasoning also goes on the chicken.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Okay.
didn't use it already.
I
did
didn't
you?
know.
Okay.
Will you grab a plate so we can season up the chicken? Alright, so while he's getting the chicken ready to go and seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and get a drizzle of olive oil going in our pan.
I need scissors.
Oh, I forgot I washed them.
Well, you're gonna have to wash them again.
Mm-hmm. Does that chicken need to be drained?
Probably.
Alright. If you get packaged chicken like this, make sure that you drain off as much of the liquid of it as you can, because it'll still brown on you. Huh?
Bon maman.
I don't know. It's a... yeah, he's going to go ahead and season that up. So this is going to be a pretty simple meal, and if I've got time during the cooking process, I may go ahead and show the cocktail that I did, that I was going to do last week, that I didn't get to because of his D&D. Alright,
Yep.
so now you're going to go ahead and salt and pepper it, and then put the fry seasoning on.
I'm gonna have to use my hands.
What?
I'm gonna have to use my hands, aren't I?
Yeah.
Damn it. Hate handling raw chicken. Salt, pepper, and we use garlic salt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
I like a lot of garlic flavor, which is why I do it.
Ew, chicken. I can't pick up the seasoning things in my hands. They're all chickeny.
Alright. Now for a little bit.
Fry seasoning. Fry seasoning. Supposed to have the fry seasoning too.
Yep. And I think we need 4 cloves of garlic for this.
You can do that. I always do the garlic, so you can do it.
If you have minced garlic, go ahead and use it, but I don't really care as much for the pre-minced stuff because it's hard to measure out.
Plus, they give us full heads of garlic.
Right.
In every plate.
That and fresh stuff like that is just, like this right here, is just better to use.
So we use a meal kit for now, till we have a bit more money for grocery shopping, because it is turning out to be cheaper for us in grocery shopping. Eventually we'll stop using it. And then we'll be doing our own recipes. Well, all these recipes are easily done without the meal kit. I post the recipes in Discord, as long as you have all the shit that recipe lists, you can make it along with us or on your own or whatever.
But yeah, these are really good. I wasn't a huge fan of the last one that we did though, the pork chops.
Why not?
Well, it may have just been the fact that I didn't like let the glaze boil down enough, but it just wasn't as good as the rest of them we've had. Like this one looks like it's going to be really good. That beeping is just the oven finally coming up to temperature, even though I've had stuff in it already. Oh, come on, pan.
That's too bad. We lost our German viewer, I think.
Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, probably like 11 at night there.
Probably.
Why'd you have to handle like that?
Yeah. It's a toss-up most of the time, depending on if I've got a,
Hey, Goo!
hey. Alright. So that pan is heating up with a drizzle of olive oil in it, and we've got our chicken cooking, or seasoned on the plate, just waiting to go in. It's got salt, garlic, salt, pepper, and this fry seasoning on it, which is,
You just spilled some.
I did.
We are making honey ancho chicken.
I hate peeling garlic.
I don't have a problem with it.
Well, it's just the paper sometimes sticks and it doesn't want to come off.
I don't ever have a problem with it.
Oh, shut up.
Stop just dumping the paper on the floor.
I'm not. I'm trying to leave it on the counter, but it keeps getting blown off.
Yep, honey ancho chicken tonight, so I want something a bit spicy.
Yep. Which is not all that uncommon considering we had chicken wings last night for dinner.
Yeah, we like spice.
Mm-hmm.
You do too, I know.
Alright, I'm going to give these...
You're supposed to crush them first.
honey, it's fine.
Okay. Shouldn't be, but it came with the honey and with the Ancho Chile powder already, so we just have to season the chicken with it.
We're making a glaze for the chicken after it gets cooked.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be that hard. None of the every plate recipes are that hard.
So what you want to do for a glaze is you're going to get all of your ingredients. You always want something sweet in there so that it gets a little bit syrupy.
Like honey.
Like honey.
Honey makes a great syrup base.
Yeah. And then you want to reduce down your sauce so that it'll stick to whatever you're trying to glaze. If you're vegetarian, you can absolutely do this with like eggplant would be a good choice. A portobello mushroom would also be good.
Oh, this would be great with eggplant.
Yeah.
I'm not vegetarian, and I think it'd be great with eggplant.
Just want to give your garlic a good...
So what are we using the rest of the fried seasoning for?
I'll probably put it on the other side of that and then a little bit in the plate.
The chicken?
Yeah. Alright.
And then did you say a little bit on the plate?
We can do that, yeah. Alright, this is about ready to go, so I'm going to grab my tongs so I don't have to touch the chicken.
Honey hurts your throat.
Seriously? You're getting like processed honey then, if that's the case. Or you're allergic.
Yeah, because honey should do the opposite.
Right, honey is supposed to be very... Honey's supposed to be very soothing for your throat, so if you're having issues with your throat after eating honey, you're probably either having an allergic reaction to the honey itself, which I'm sorry about that if you are allergic to honey, or you're having an allergic reaction to something that they put in the honey. I know I have a lid for that pot.
Hello, noobs.
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright.
Well, I'm sorry, Goop, but also good for you.
What happened?
That means you're naturally healthier than we are.
Okay. I missed what was said.
Oh, she said it's a lot of sweetness, just hurts her throat.
Oh,
She says she gets the same thing with white chocolate.
Okay, white chocolate is not real chocolate, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, most people know it's okay. So, noobs, that's okay. We actually took the last week off for some things that happened.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say this.
No, you're not.
Last Tuesday, my grandmother passed away, and I had a hard time even coming back into the kitchen after that because she's the one that taught me how to cook. She is what started this for me, and I just had a hard time getting back in and cooking after I found out that she passed. And then I thought to myself, you know what, it'd be an even bigger slap in the face to her if I never got back in the kitchen at all. So, you know what, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna get some of her old recipes and start making them. But yeah, it's been a hard week.
Well, not just cooking, but helping share cooking with other people.
Yeah.
Is a good way to remember her, which is why we're back.
Yeah.
With cooking and not just with the game.
I seriously thought about stopping doing the cooking and stuff, and
we may try to figure out how to stream making her rolls.
We would not be able to do that here.
But it's your decision whether or not you want to share that recipe with the world. I think it should be shared. But that's just me.
It's also not fully my recipe either.
Yeah. But it is also a family recipe,
Right.
so...
Right. I mean, she did give the recipe to me. So my grandmother was famous for her dinner rolls. I mean, these were gigantic handmade yeast dinner rolls that took like 2 hours at least just to make before they went and got baked. And they were delicious, and everybody always asked her whenever she came up to make the rolls for like Thanksgiving, Christmas and stuff. And that's what my entire family remembers about her. And I guarantee you that my niece is going to be the same way. I have a 5-year-old niece, and she's going to miss her Grandma Pola. That's how my niece pronounced her name. It's really cute.
We appreciate the condolences from both of you, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, she lived a really good life, and really gonna miss her. But yeah, she's one of the reasons why I got into cooking is because she was a catering chef for a long time before she actually fell at work and disabled herself. So she helped with our wedding food. She came up the day before the wedding and helped me and my dad and my aunt and my mom get all of the food ready for our wedding, and it was awesome. And everybody says how great our wedding food was. What are you doing?
Taking a drink. What? I'm not doing anything else on this
Right. So yeah, she was just a great lady. She did not have a chance to actually watch any of these videos before she passed, because we literally just started this a few weeks ago, and I hadn't had a chance to talk to her about it, but she would have really enjoyed this. Peanut butter yoo-hoo, huh?
Normally I'd recommend doing this with chocolate milk, but we don't have chocolate milk, so they can do what we got. Peanut butter whiskey and a chocolate drink. And no, the whiskey does not make the milk curdle, believe it or not.
You have to have a lot higher proof.
Everclear will make milk curdle.
Oh yeah. So what we're doing here is just getting a really good sear on this chicken.
Oh. You're assuming mixing peanut butter whiskey with yoo-hoo's not very healthy. Yeah, you're probably
right. It's really, really not.
But we don't claim to be a health food channel.
Right. I actually could go ahead and do the cocktail that I was planning to do.
So has anyone else in here been watching Loki? We haven't watched the newest episode yet, but we're going to tonight while we eat dinner.
Alright. Let's move this over here so I can have that cutting board. I'm going to flip it over.
Well, we don't only eat unhealthy. We're eating honey ancho chicken. That's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
We're actually starting a diet today, and part of it is trying to get rid of the rest of the alcohol that's in here. Because we have about 10 bottles of like half-started alcohol that we got for parties and stuff that was never finished.
Alright. I'm going to make the cocktail that I had planned to do last week.
Just the common sense diet. Also, hey, it's Big Follows. Go away. I mean, yeah, we're just following the common sense diet of don't eat unhealthy snacks all the time and watch portions and...
Yeah. Alright. So here on this board, I've got 3 strawberries.
I know what you meant, noobs. Sorry.
I got 3 strawberries that I'm going to slice up. This cocktail is called the Dirty Ginger. This is something that I came up with myself. This is going to be really interesting. Now, last time I did this, I had
Well, that was weird.
what? Last time I did this, I had fresh herbs from my garden, but I don't today. Can you get me that vodka back down, please?
Shorty.
I need the vodka, and you put it all the way up there.
Ow!
Thank you.
I have my elbow in the cabinet.
Yep. Alright. Let me find a glass.
Not a coffee mug, that's weird.
Well, no.
That was kind of funny though.
Alright. I'm gonna throw our strawberries.
Oh, you're drinking out of my Western Brewing Company type glass.
It's the first glass I found. Chill.
What? I wasn't complaining. You missed one.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, so, this is 3 strawberries in here. If you have fresh herbs, like mint, this would be great. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this honey in here. And honestly, I do recommend doing this with fresh herbs. I just don't feel like going out and getting them right now. So I'm gonna just kind of take this big spoon and kind of crush.
Yeah, we have an herb garden.
Kind of crush the berries a little bit up with this honey.
We're
To kind of
lame like
macerate them. What?
that. We're lame like that. We have an herb garden.
Alright. Put a heavy pour of peat. So I'm going to go ahead and use Smirnoff Zero Sugar strawberry and rose flavored vodka. If you want to just use plain strawberry vodka, you can. That's
or
just
plain
fine.
vodka.
Or plain vodka.
If you're mixing in strawberries.
Will you grab me a couple of cubes of ice from the fridge, please? Here.
I feel like a freezer maybe turned down a bit too much. A couple?
I like it cold. That and all of our ingredients in here are warm except for the strawberries, so. Alright.
Oh, sound died for a second? Oh, I wonder if me unplugging the laptop so I could open the freezer did that.
Oops. Ginger beer, that'd be good too.
And back again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unplugging the laptop killed sound for a second.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright. And then just mix it all together. This would be really great, like I said, with, if you want to add like strawberry jam to make it sweeter, you can. If you want to do like ginger beer instead of ginger ale, that's fine too. I just had Canada Dry ginger ale on here. You can also add any kind of herbs you want. The dirty ginger, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, that's good.
If you're underage, we're not telling you to make these drinks.
You can just do strawberries with ginger ale and honey if you want. That's also
Or if you don't drink.
Or if you don't drink. Alright. Will you grab me a plate because these are about ready to get out of here.
But, I mean, I can't say we don't drink on this channel. This channel was literally started with me doing drunk throughs of Dark Souls.
Right.
So, I think legally I'm not allowed to say we don't drink on this channel.
We absolutely drink. Alright. So,
Probably part of what contributed to us getting so big.
probably. Alright, where's the... How do I do the sauce now? Okay, that's done.
But it is going to become more of a rare occurrence for us.
Yeah.
Once we finish the alcohol in here.
Right. Okay.
Also got that mango habanero whiskey still.
Oh yeah, we do.
If you like spicy and you like alcohol, that mango habanero whiskey, it's at Walmart. It's like $10 and it's actually really good. And you're in America. Sorry, Bill.
Alright, to this pan, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water. And be careful. And be careful because that will sizzle, and sometimes if it's hot enough, it'll spit. And then we have a package of stock concentrate. If you don't have this, you could absolutely just use a 1/4 cup of chicken stock.
Or some chicken bouillon.
Yeah. Bouillon.
That's good. That's healthy. Good. Aren't you also... Well, what's the legal age in... You're New Zealand, right? Is it 18 in New Zealand? I like this base part.
Okay.
Netherlands. Why the hell is I thinking probably N?
Alright. So about a 1/4 cup.
I swear there was a stream I was in where you mentioned something about having New Zealand blood. Or am I completely crazy? Yeah, drink water too if you're having alcohol.
Alright.
Yeah, we drink plenty of water. We get flavored carbonated water, sugar-free.
Alright. We're just going to mix some of this in here. It says to use just like a 1/4, like a tablespoon or so.
Whiskey. All the whiskey sank to the bottom of that glass. I just drank all the whiskey in one drink.
Wow.
So basically, I drank a Yoo-hoo, then did a shot of peanut butter whiskey. Got New Zealand heritage. Okay. I thought I remembered being in a stream where you mentioned New Zealand.
Alright.
Good to know I'm not completely crazy. But
So this is going to cook
yes,
down.
Yes, of course. Water is healthy.
This is going to cook down for a minute or two by itself. I'm checking that those are done.
And I was, well, I mean, I was, but also, yeah, we drink plenty of water in general.
Yeah.
But we're actually probably going to stop getting the flavored waters and start making our own iced tea now that it's summer.
Yeah. Which
We've got, you want to get that picture? Oh, it's up there. We've actually got, I know it's a Coca-Cola pitcher, but this really cool pitcher that we're going to start making iced tea in.
Let me
Is it
check and
hot?
make sure.
No, but it was 2 weeks ago.
It's been raining a lot here.
It was over 100 degrees a couple of weeks ago, but right now it's, what, mid-70s?
Alright, here's a good way to check if your potatoes are done. Take a fork and check a couple of them. If your fork goes in and out of the potato without any resistance, it's done.
So those aren't done because the fork isn't coming back out.
Yeah, that needs another minute.
Yeah, I've been hearing everyone complain about the heat too. We're in the middle of the country, we're in the Midwest, and like I said, a couple weeks ago we hit 100 degrees over the weekend, but it's been mid-70s recently because of how much rain we've had.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting annoyed at the rain. It seems to pop up every time I have to go somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's over 100 on the East Coast, Northeast U.S. coast right now, like New Jersey, New York's over 100 right now.
Alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw our chicken back in here. You want to make sure that this all gets cooked through. which is why I'm going to go ahead and throw a lid on that pan.
Okay.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just kind of a weird thing going on outside.
What?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright. So everything's just about done, and here in a moment we'll mash our potatoes and get everything else working with it.
Yeah, you hate cold in general, don't you, Goot? You say you're always cold. I wish I was always cold. I'd rather be always cold. I'm always warm. And it gets stupid hot in this kitchen.
It does.
Because what you see is, I mean, that's the back wall of the kitchen. Like, what you're seeing from where the camera is even with the fridge and the sink counter and everything. So what you see is all the space we have.
Yeah, pretty much. This is it. Alright.
Nevada. Oh, no. We went to Reno for a honeymoon. I woke up every morning with a damn nosebleed because it was so dry there.
Yeah. How much butter does it say to put into the...
I don't know.
Okay.
Where are you looking at?
I found it.
2 tablespoons.
So we actually need 3 tablespoons to finish up this meal. One of them is going to go into the sauce for our chicken, and the other 2 tablespoons are going to go into our potatoes.
It's not about the sand, it's about I literally cannot handle a dry heat. Just nosebleeds every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah, it's actually very humid here. Not as humid as like down in Florida and stuff.
Well, we've had days where we've hit 95% humidity.
That's true. Alright. You're going to drain most of your liquid off of these potatoes.
I honestly would love to live in Reno, Nevada. It's a beautiful town. There's a national park with Lake Tahoe right there an hour away. I would love to live there, but my body couldn't handle the dryness.
Yeah. Alright, it's time to get out our potato masher.
I think my skin was starting to peel from the dryness of it by the time we left. Like, I love visiting there, but I couldn't live there.
Yeah, we both dried out pretty quickly being there. Like on the first and second day we were going, oh yeah, we could live here, this is beautiful, we'd totally be happy here. And then as soon as we started really drying out, no.
Yeah, let me tell you, having chapped lips when it's 90 degrees or 80 degrees out is not fun.
It was not that hot because it was October. 80. It wasn't.
One of the days did it 80.
Maybe it was. I don't remember. Okay. Butter. Oh. Pepper. Salt.
Done with the butter?
No. I need the rest of that for the chicken. I'm gonna get our garlic in here. Alright. Give this a good mashing.
No, I was going to put it back in the fridge if she was done with it. I was not going to eat it.
Alright, this is mashed really well. So I'm going to throw our masher into the sink and grab a big spoon. Because I'm going to now mix in our sour cream.
Goop in here thinking I'm just going to grab a block of butter and eat it.
If it was cheese, he'd absolutely would.
Yep.
Did you see the Swedish cheese that they had at IKEA yesterday, honey?
Yeah.
I almost got one of those.
You should have.
I thought about it.
You should have.
Okay, when we have more money, we'll go on an IKEA shopping spree. So we actually
Just for food.
Yeah, we actually broke the center mid beam of our bed.
So it was already bent, and it just finally got bent more.
To where it wasn't
we got
staying.
the bed frame from a friend.
Is that what you're calling your stepmom now?
It was from Chris.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was from Rachel's friend that Chris was renting the house to.
Oh.
We're at like 2.62 average viewers out of 3 needed for affiliates. Yeah. Yeah, we've got the followers we need. We just don't have the average viewers yet. But these are really boosting our average viewers because we're averaging
Look at these.
3 to 4 viewers on the cooking streams.
Look at these smooth, gorgeous potatoes. And yes, I like to keep the skin on because there's nutrients in the skin. Beautiful.
Yeah, we should get there soon. I think we will.
Yeah. All right.
Like I said, we're getting closer and closer. Especially now that we've had the last couple of streams drop off. That was just me streaming before she got involved, and that only had 1 viewer. We've had those drop off now. So, I mean, you could, invite other people to watch our stream. Other than that, there's, literally nothing else you could really do. And people are going to watch what they want to watch. I mean, we had some random German pop in here earlier.
Which we appreciate.
The guy's name was like just an average German or something like that. So, I mean, these cooking streams are doing really well.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take our potato spoon. That's good. I need to taste the sauce, make sure it's seasoned enough. That is delicious, guys. Alright. Maybe a little bit more of the ancho powder.
It says 1/4 teaspoon and then pinch more if you like it extra spicy.
Fuck that. I'm mad at a lot of this shit because we like the spice.
That stuff is strong though.
Alright, that's all I'm going to add then. Alright, now that we've got this sauce pretty much cooked down, that little bitty pat of butter. What?
Noobs, who did you come over from? What streamer did you come over from?
Or did you just find us?
Was it? Oh, it's Smashing. I couldn't remember if it's Smashing or Curly. Well, I'm glad that you've stuck around and enjoyed hanging out with us.
Thank you so much. This is almost done, guys. That butter just needs to melt and it needs to get just a little more saucy. So we're going to go ahead and start plating. Move this ancho off to the side.
And Goop, I know that the game streams are normally too late for you to stay up for, so I'm glad you can at least pop in during the cooking streams.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry,
I'm sure that sounds horrible.
I've got little plates.
Hey, Nibble.
Hey, Nibble. Alright. I need my oven.
Good. Finally back to streaming. I'm going to give you the short version because she already explained it earlier. But last week on Tuesday, at the end of the D&D session, she got a phone call that her grandma passed. So that's why I was like, hey, we need to wrap it up. I've got to go. Because I had to go over to her family's with her and deal with all that. And so we've taken the last week off from streaming. But
And
we're
I
back
am-
now.
I am sorry about that. That is totally my fault that we haven't been on.
No, don't apologize for
I
that.
just wasn't feeling it.
And we appreciate it, Nibble.
Thank you. Alright, there's our zucchini. Now I can get rid of the oven
Yeah.
mitts.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to rewatch back the last like 15 minutes of my own stream to figure out what happened because I had my mic muted and was talking to her about it.
Alright.
That's a massive mashed
That
potato.
is a lot of more mashed potatoes.
Whoa! Alright.
Alright, I guess we're getting a lot of mashed potatoes. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a bit of a well into these potatoes just because I want that sauce on the potatoes as well because that's fucking delicious.
Sounds good.
Alright, we can go ahead and turn that off.
Are we about done?
Yeah, we're about done.
Alright, I'll go ahead and kill the music. It is a lot of potatoes.
It's a lot of potatoes, but you know what? This is going to be delicious.
But that's what the recipe called for 2 people.
Right? This looks great.
Yes, it does. And it will be saved in the Discord.
I'm going to lick the spoon. Alright. So,
Forever and ever.
okay. So now that we're done, I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, I caught the dust of disappearance thing. I'll just rewatch the last 15 minutes of stream to recap myself before we come back to do it again.
Alright. Let's taste this chicken, guys. Look at that. That is awesome looking. Mmm. That honey with the ancho tastes amazing. You want me to slice a piece of it off for you?
Sure.
Taste that.
Mmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's really good.
And with those mashed potatoes, because they're so nice and creamy, this is going to be delicious.
That'll be a repeat recipe for
Oh
us
yeah,
if
we'll
it pops
do
up.
that again. Mm-hmm.
I mean, not on stream, but
Right.
because these do go up on the YouTube channel. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're about to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Goop, the German guy, Nibble. Thank you all for being noobs. Yeah. Thanks all for being here. We appreciate it. And
Let's see who else is.
I'm AJ. That's TJ. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Also in stream, not much live. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Aw, noobs.
What?
She forgot me. My feelings are hurt.
Oh.